Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first and foremost, the overall market is, having some nice volatile price action right now. I know that the equities markets, in terms of their futures, are not that great today. There is some slight movement on the 24-hour span and on the 7-day span for a lot of altcoins. Hbar, no surprise, is not one of them. We haven't really kind of moved too much on Hbar. I know that we came down to test some nice lows on Bitcoins, cascading move down to like 18K. Earlier today, as you guys do see on the chart on the 7-day span, you guys can see the low being printed in down here at about it's almost like close to just 6 cents itself. But it was more so like at like 50 or 50. It was like 5.8, if you will, in terms of like the cent range. But yeah, today we are actually going to be talking about milestones on Hedera's side. So I have been making a few videos on my NFT channel around the NFT sector on Hbar. You guys should definitely go check that out. Top of the description, there's going to be a link to that channel. I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to buy NFTs on Hedera as well. That video will most likely be going live today. But yeah, Hbar is, or I should say Hedera more so, has been making milestone after milestone in regards to, history. Like here we have 1 million Hbar volume in 24 hours on Zeus markets. And honestly, we did hit about like 1.6 million. And we have been seeing a lot of Ethereum NFT artists actually transitioning from, Ethereum and even Solana artists coming over to the Hedera scene, which I love to see. And of course, Zeus Market has been my go-to on buying a lot of like the NFT projects that I am invested into on Hedera. But it's been truly something remarkable. Like we hit over 15 million total volume transacted, and we were at like 1.6 million volume. I know that lately not lately, but just recently we started dropping down since then. But we're still sitting at about like 1.2 million Hbar on the 24-hour volume, but we just surpassed 16 million Hbar in total volume. Again, just to show you guys how fast things are moving, this post was from July 13th at 2:11 p.m. I'm recording this at around like 5 a.m. on July 14th, and we're already at 16 million total volume. And it's truly something remarkable to see how fast the NFT sector on Hedera is moving. Again, I shared with you guys my thoughts on how great NFTs are to actually move price because they are catering to the retail individual. That's why Solana moved so well initially on and had that, massive amount of hype behind it. Sure, it came from VCs and stuff like that, but it was also like retail use cases. And when we also look at things around like Hedera, like the name has been getting out there. Like here we have like a UFC fighter literally talking about, Hbar because of that giveaway that Jake Gagain actually had going on. I think it was like 5,000 or so. But yeah, I mean, it's truly something remarkable to see the name getting out there. Like even here's Blockonomy, sorry. Basically scoring Hedera at number 4, right next to Chainlink, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And of course, you guys can see like the statistics here. Here's like product progress team, token fundamentals, stuff like that. And then you see on the next slide, like here's the activity, alerts and stuff. But this was from just July 9th. And, since then we have been seeing a lot of growth around the ecosystem as well as like a few announcements. We're going to be addressing it. And of course, here we have, and Hedera is ranked at number 2 right behind Ethereum for platform index assets as well. And here you guys can see that. You love to see it. Like I really do think that the name is going to start kind of flooding throughout crypto very, very soon. I mean, during a bear market is like the best time to watch a project kind of grow fundamentally wise. I mean, like price range, like we're not really expecting Hbar to do anything price range wise at the current moment in time. Like I'm really kind of just utilizing this time to stack like fiat and really kind of just buy in, averaging in almost on a weekly basis into Hbar and other assets, because that's like basically what this time frame is for. Like we're not going to be saying like, hey, Hbar is going to $1, next month or next week, whatever. It's more so like, all right, let's see how much Hbar I could actually stack before like we really go off. And of course, like this market, economically, we're still kind of following equities from like Bitcoin's viewpoint. So, until the market financially wise kind of stabilizes with like equities and stuff, this market's most likely going to just kind of range sideways and have like, impulses up and down while altcoins do bleed out a little bit. But we also do see over here from Dropper NFT, here's what's coming from Dropper in the coming weeks. First game announcement launching on Dropper, drop token launch announcement, and Dropper's founder NFT details and airdrop. And the reason why I talk about this is because, of course, they are built on, Hedera, AAA games, streamers, and esports. Like, I think that Dropper NFT is also going to be a very, very successful project. A lot of these projects that are being built out on Hedera have such a bright future ahead of them. Like, I'm truly excited for the path ahead. And talking about the path, here is their game called The Path. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to go check out. I don't know what's going on with their website. It's a little bit weird, but let's just go and see dropper.gg. I thought that was actually going to open up to the path, but like, they are building out some solid things. Like, they have a full white paper if you guys do want to check it out. But it looks like this is going to power like the GameFi era on Hedera as well, which we have been seeing a lot of like gaming use cases launching on Hedera as well. So I'm very excited for this project, as well as like many other ones within like the Hedera sector around like NFTs, gaming, and things like that. Like, this is what we want to see. Like, I know that a lot of people love like the major use cases like around like tokenization and stuff, because again, like, that's large money use cases. Like, that's money use cases, if you will. But this is more so like retail use cases that I do believe will truly usher in, retail adoption, but also like retail focus. Again, like, we want that marketability around industries like NFTs, metaverse, gaming, etc. So, but with that, also, we did see a major announcement from the Hbar Foundation as well, going back to the 12th. We're excited to announce the Market Development Fund with BCW LLC, an all-encompassing fund dedicated to accelerating prominent early-stage projects looking to build on Hedera. And of course, BCW Group is a global fintech-focused strategy, consulting and a technology firm that works alongside industry-leading partners and Fortune 500 clients to scale digital asset infrastructures. Are you guys noticing something common here from the Hbar Foundation? We go back to ServiceNow. They're working with Fortune 500 clients as well. Like, the connections that Hbar, or I should say, like, I always just say Hbar, but the connections that Hedera is building out to like the Fortune 500 industry is truly remarkable. I'm very excited for this. Like, I think that this is going to be something great. And of course, you do see like the markets that this is focused on, like the Web3 infrastructure, decentralized finance, NFT, metaverse, gaming, interoperability. Like, these are all areas of focus that I think that Hedera should have been focusing on for a very, very long time. Because again, remember, right? All of these industries, minus like interoperability, because again, like, retail individuals don't really care so much about interoperability. DeFi has always been like a focus point for like APY and stuff like that from staking. But like Web3, NFTs, metaverse, and gaming, like, that is the key elements to success around a lot of networks. Specifically, like, we always bring up Solana just because Solana has a notorious history of being like a major mover. But it definitely is something, true. Like, I think that we should be focusing on these use cases because these are going to be like generating numbers from individuals jumping into Hedera. And we've already been seeing that with Zeus Market. I think that Zeus Market, and just like the NFT sector alone, has been a key player in a lot of the growth around like Hedera. And I have been noticing it as well, like, because I have been doing research for my NFT, channel. And I see it all the time. I see all these individuals coming over to like the Hbar scene simply because of the efficiencies around like the NFT sector. So I love to see this. And the funny thing is, you probably remember me saying, like, for the longest time, like, there's NDAs in place because I know that we get impatient. I mean, listen, we're human. This is money being invested. We're going to get impatient. But I always say, like, there's NDAs in place that allow us not to really kind of know what's going on behind the scenes. And we actually do see over here, like, They mention alongside, like working alongside, like the Fortune 500 companies, for an example. But we do see down here, in collaboration with the Hbar Foundation, BCW will continue to identify, incubate, and develop innovative DLT solutions foundational to the growth of the next generation decentralized applications on the Hedera network. Now, of course, they mention what they're focused on, but right here is what I wanted to talk about. BCW has worked closely with Hedera on a wide range of initiatives since 2018, including Hashport, the first interoperability bridge connecting Hedera with the EVM world, and Toko, the enterprise-grade digital asset tokenization and issuance platform. BCW has also been a proud sponsor of the Hedera Hackathon since 2020. So this is a long time coming. This is probably an NDA that was in place for a while as well. And this is why I always say, like, I know that it gets, frustrating at times. Like, I get it. Maybe somebody bought at like 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. Trust me, I have bought, a little bit high on Hbar as well myself. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. And I know that a lot of people think that, like, I specifically make videos at all times to, like, pump my bags, which is completely idiotic. Like, I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. Like, I cannot move the markets. And also, like, even if I could, again, I still wouldn't be utilizing my audience base to, pump my own bags. I have not done that at all. And I'm just going to be fully transparent with you guys. But the reason why I always talk about Hbar, no matter what the price of Hbar is, I will be making videos at, when Hbar is at $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, is because of the future on where we are headed. Okay, like I've mentioned to you guys where we are basically headed with, crypto. For example, like here is in 5 years, Shanghai could be a Web3 hub. They're talking more so about NFTs, the metaverse itself, and innovations around like blockchain or crypto in general. Like I see where these major areas are focused on. Like they're focused on NFTs, they're focused on metaverse, they're focused on Web3, they're talking about tokenization, they're talking about this, that. Everything that we have been discussing for a while on this channel. And the reason why I really kind of pinpoint a lot of this is just because, like, I see the significance of, this space. I see the significance that crypto will play in terms of its role going forward. Like, digital finance, the digital world itself is bleeding into everyday life. Like we do see down here, like a planned exploration of Web3 opportunities would include researching a multi-platform OpenID distributed data storage, a decentralized domain name resolution system, DNS, and end-to-end encrypted communication technology complemented by the upgrade of its hardware base and deployment of 6G Internet Protocol version 6, IPv6, 6th generation wireless network technology, Wi-Fi 6, and quantum communication. Like, this is all focused around like digital ID, decentralization, around like domains, stuff like that. Like all of this is focused on, things that we have been discussing around like the Web3 markets, the metaverse markets, the NFT markets. Like I'm truly excited to see the future of this space just because we see it at the forefront of almost every single initiative government-wise. And, we also see Hedera basically continuously expanding, continuously doing things better. They are ahead of the game in almost every single, area possible. Like here we have quantum computing, poses significant security threats to DLT, while Hedera is CNSA standard compliant and is generally considered safe from future quantum threats. We are closely following NIST's ongoing efforts to standardize post-quantum cryptography. Again, like they are ahead of the game. Like even here, like ProCoin News, someone is ahead of the game. Like, yeah, they are always one step ahead. Like I'm truly excited for this because, like, listen, I've said it time and time again. Like Hedera is going to play a pivotal role going forward, especially in the digital economy, the creator economy, the Web3 economy. Like it's something special to be this early into DLT. It's truly like special to be this early into Hedera as well. Like I've said it time and time again, countless times, that I'm so bullish on Hedera, not because like of the price range on Hbar, but like the fundamentals around it. What they are building is something special for this space. And I see the inefficiencies around a lot of these networks. Like we look at, Ethereum, we look at Solana, and we are seeing like all the inefficiencies of yesterday being fixed by, technology that will be majorly groundbreaking tomorrow in the future, right? So I'm very excited for this. Let me know what you guys think about, everything happening around Hedera. It's truly remarkable to see things, growing this fast, especially around like the NFT sector. So let me know what you guys think. With that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.